leading up to that, I haven't shared much of my story, and I've had lots of funny things like happen to me, like even like sad things, and I just think it's a great way because we all go through rejection, we all go through going to the toilet, like maybe having a number two, like everyone does. This is the number one place if you're looking to move forward faster in your career. So today I've got a special guest. Boom, boom, shakes the room. This is the job. They're so happy. You know, this is the best thing since like sliced bread. You know, how was your first day? It was amazing. How was your first week? It was brilliant. How was your first month? Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right. How about the second month? Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. The third month? Oh, yeah, I'm not sure if this is... the problem, the obstacle, or the challenge better than the client, then they're going to assume that you know the solution. So I'm going to repeat that because I was just spitting fire and someone's going to need to call the emergency. Value, and we are going to absolutely be spitting fire. People can see and they can feel if you're not certain and you're trying to close someone, you're trying to pitch, and you're talking about your irresistible offer, and you're not certain about that. They can Hey, super legends, superheroes, and superstars. My name is Dre, and welcome to another episode of the Hot Hire Podcast. We are live on LinkedIn, live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and this is the number one place if you're looking to move forward faster with your career. So I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas, and I'm really excited about today's show. So I'm going to be talking about crushing limiting beliefs, and this is something that I've been working through actually on Christmas Day and Boxing Day as well. So if you're watching live, drop in your favorite emoji. Mine is the fire emoji. I believe that I'll probably overuse it. And if you're watching the replay, you know what to do. Hashtag replay. Firstly, I want to apologize if you can hear loads of noise. So there's about 50 kids having a party next door and it's really loud. So hopefully you can't hear that. And let's just get into it. So a limiting belief. So what is a limiting belief? So a limiting belief is something that holds you back. So it's a thought or an action, a thought or a belief that stops you from doing something. So it might stop you from starting that next relationship. It might stop you from going for that promotion. It might stop you from going for that new job. It might stop you from, like a range of opportunities. So it is something that just really holds us back. And if we can do that, if we can get through it, our life is just going to be so much better. So with me, I thought that I had 2-3 like limiting beliefs, and when I actually wrote them down, I had like 29. So 29 limiting beliefs. Most of them are pretty minor, and I don't actually believe them. But maybe if I was having a bad day and, a few things were happening, I might just get into, like a bit of a dark place or a bit of a hole and be like, oh, blah, 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 feeling sorry for myself. So what I've actually done is written them all out. If you would like a list of, if you want to like run through this exercise that I'm about to give you, if you want a list of, like common limiting beliefs that most people, actually, I'm going to say the majority of people like face, let me know. All right, so there's 4 questions. Actually, let me just show you this quickly. All right, so this is what I was actually doing. So these are the 4 questions which I'm going to explain. And you might be thinking, Dre, this sounds like a great idea. I'm going to do it. I'm really going to do it. And then life will happen and then you won't actually do it. So the key is to set aside some time, maybe put it in your calendar and work through it. So it took me a few hours to complete, and that was over a few days. All right, so to crush limiting beliefs, these are 4 questions that you can ask yourself. The first one is it true? All right. Is it true? So that's the first question. The second question is, do you know for sure that it is really true? Do you know for sure that is really true? So I'm just going to put for sure. All right, and I apologize for the handwriting. For sure. All right, and question 3 is, what sort of feelings or emotions are being evoked? So what do you feel like? Do you have any like feelings or pain like in your stomach? Are you feeling anxious? Is there a bit of I don't know, a bit of fear? Like, is your chest getting tight, or like the rest of your body? Or are there like maybe things that you're thinking about, that you're seeing, or maybe things that you're hearing? Write down what those feelings are, what those emotions. So I'm going to put here emotions. All right. And then the 4th is, I love this one. So if you didn't have that limiting belief, what would life be like? So if you didn't have that limiting belief, let me start again. If you didn't have that limiting belief, what would life be like? Yeah. So I want you to imagine that. So I'm just going to put life be like. All right, life be like. Can you see that? Yes, you can. All right, so just quickly going to run through those again. So 4 questions to ask yourself. So whatever your limiting belief is, I'll give you an example. So my limiting belief that I've been, one of the major ones, is that I'm not able to have a successful business and a loving, successful relationship. I used to believe that I had to sacrifice one or the other. So in previous relationships, my experience was whenever I was working really hard, I would feel guilty when I wasn't spending time with my partner. And when I was with, like, say, my girlfriend, I was feeling guilty that I wasn't spending time working on my business or working in my career and just working really hard. So that was my limiting belief. However, in the last couple of months, I've realized that I can have it all. So there's a few exciting things that are happening. I just need to man up and make it happen. All right. Number 1, is it true? Number 2, is it really true? Do you know that for sure? Number 3, what sort of emotions and feelings are being generated or are being evoked? Number 4, what would life be like if that limiting belief wasn't there? And what I want you to do as well is, whatever that limiting belief is, once you've gone through this exercise, the 5th thing that you can do is just reframe it. So just turn it round into a positive. All right. So that was the show for today. Really short, really sweet. And you're probably thinking, oh, Dre, that sounds like you. I'm not sure, but I'm very sweet. Sometimes people might say a little bit sickly. Anyway, just want to wish everybody just an amazing new year. It's going to be bigger and it's going to be better. And have fun, be safe, take action, and whatever your goals are, just be really clear on them. Do this exercise. So I promise you that, right, if you're listening on the audio, I'll make sure that I'll have a worksheet for you. But just make sure you do this exercise, because it's going to be something really powerful. So most limiting beliefs you'll be able to get rid of just like that. Others are going to take a bit more work, and there's probably going to be other things that you're going to have to do. So guys, happy new year. Sending you all lots of love and positive vibes.